3 out of 5 for top 8, which would be sick. Like last week.
Yeah, last week it was definitely a 3 out of 5.
All right, tight. So, yeah, I think they might just both be in the mix for rounding up that game. So Jan, not out of it.
Okay.
We probably just had things set to 2 out of 3 in the lobby too, since you gotta jump back and
Oh yeah.
Logistics.
All right, going right back into this great fireball game.
Wow, that empty
I
medium.
appreciate the fireball.
Oh, 5U coming out, doesn't hit.
Good blocking, universal overhead and response. Oh, gets a cross cut. I don't know if that was a cross cut. That might have been, an easy input. DP.
I think that Jan has hit with every single one of those 2Ms. Like that run up 2M landed, didn't go into anything. Again, 2M into Lariat. And the empty jump ones have been hitting. They're making a lot of use of that button.
He's definitely, Jan definitely has a read on coaches like walk back patterns. That's what you do to somebody if they're walking a lot.
Yeah.
If they're walking out of your throw ranges, they're walking out of your poke ranges. You gotta attack the feet. You gotta make them route.
Big counter hit. And yeah, I think that especially against Djeeta, it's really good to know where you can do that because like the character excels so much in neutral. Oh my god.
Have you ever walked back just long enough to convince somebody to swing a button and then you jump right over for a full whip punish?
Feels awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, another one, but no whip punish there.
All right.
This is going places.
It's a huge damage combo, but she doesn't
max
get
damage.
Yeah, that's basically max damage for that SSBA, but Ladiva's alive. She is not relaxed.
Oh, the overhead. Oh, greasy. Oh, and that's plus frames.
Yep.
Plus on somewhat drop DP.
Plus on drop. It was dropped-able.
That was definitely dropped-able.
Yeah, still a hard knockdown though. DP just never gonna lose that property.
Ooh.
And Jan also using the 2 hits, the like 5LL, I guess it is. Maybe it's MM.
That was MM auto combo right there.
The 2-hit auto combo, I've seen them use that as a stagger and set up kind of a strike throw. Like if they'll end a combo with it on the ground off of headbutt. Oh my god. Slam.
It's the -2 on block stagger. It's actually real if she has 1 frame command grab ready to steal turns with. And it's real enough too, even at the start of a match, because you're always worried about Ladiva cancel options. Between EX Headbutt and Lariat, a combo will be the result of either of them on hit and plus frames on block if they are blocked. Gotta be careful, try and duck that Lariat.
And kind of like elaborating on the strike throw a little bit, like if you end your headbutt combo in the 2-hit auto combo, you're in their face and throw range after a hit. So they're either going to sit there and block and get thrown, or try to mash out a response and get tagged. And it's been doing really well, and I don't think you sacrifice too much damage. You maybe sacrifice the like hard knockdown, but at this point, safe jumps are sort of baked in and like well known. So using these like restands is something that I think MBK as a Mortal Kombat player is probably pretty used to, but it's really effective. Here we go, party time. Nope.
Yeah, it's +1 on hit there. It's just enough to frame trap in the late command grab as Ladiva.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
And
although crouching hit,
Jan is doing a really good job of just kind of mixing up their jump timing or like their jump spacing. So like really making like Slayer hesitant to anti.
Yeah, the neutral game is super tense this whole set.
I mean, it's pretty much checkmate.
Yeah,
at least the round.
Yeah, if you do something wrong, both these characters just delete you. Like this? That's a,
Oh,
no! Both these characters can
worse.
Delete you, is I guess what I should have said.
Yeah.
Stand jab punish is definitely not what Jan wanted there. Maybe he was looking for a close into the auto combo, but not out of this yet. Oh no! Oof. Alright, we're in that trade zone. 8 seconds is tough. Alright.
Oh, it's actually
and yeah, MBK just knows there's not a great way to get that.
Yeah, there's no
like you don't go for the
right
DP.
there. Yeah, like I'm out.
Just actually using the clock as the weapon there with MBK almost the entirety of the time. Jan's approach is super patient. We see a grappler jump right there. MBK instead of 2H and goes for 5M, just reaching, hoping that Ladiva lands on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you cannot escape. If that headbutt hits, like don't risk it.
It makes contact. You have to block low.
Alright. Oh, plus frames. Alright.
Yeah,
All tied up in
round.
That was a Ladiva round if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Ladiva round even with no command grabs, I don't think. Maybe there was one early, but I think it was all strikes.
The
command
way
grab
I see it,
against Pan.
the command grab's always there, even if it doesn't
It was
come
like a
out,
medium
right?
command grab. Like one.
Okay. Right, okay, cool. Thank you.
And even if none of them, like, if that animation never hits, the fact that it's in the toolkit is the most important part.
Oh,
That's the
definitely.
reason that people are getting hit on those restands.
I mean, Ladiva has such a good mix-up game because they can knock you down with the medium. They have target like chain combos or whatever, like links into the sweep.
Yep.
And then obviously command grab gives you a great safe jump option to the left-right mix-up.
Yeah. Yeah, Jen loves switching sides off command grab every time.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to? You just get the corner positioning back.
A side switch would be really helpful right now as Jan is cornered and nearly dead. Only alive thanks to Ladiva life.
A life switch would have been really helpful, but unfortunately...
Yeah,
Oh,
MBK seals it. I mean, the neutral was
what
like
is that, 3-2?
impeccable.
3-1, I think.
3-1, I think. Yeah.
3-1, okay.
So they went back into the restart and then the 1-1 hit. So, yeah, I mean, MBK played that like incredibly clean. Not really creating too many openings, and
not
Jan
a
can
lot of
find those
errors.
openings, but yeah, not too many errors, and just like felt like was doing exactly what you want to with Djeeta.
Yeah, like I appreciate when games don't have a lot of unforced errors, because you know the forced errors and unforced errors. Like it was extremely clean play. Good
you gotta
zoning.
expect that from MBK. You don't see any third hit of the Rekka. You don't see DP turn steal very often from them. It is
I mean,
so
even
consistent
when
and strong.
MBK DP'd, a lot of the DPs in the early part of the set landed, and then when they were baited, then he was like, "Oh, you're baiting them now. Now I'm gonna take advantage of that."
That could be wake up button. That could be wake up back jump just to get out of there. Really popular option in Grand Blue because you can go airborne so quickly out of a jump.
Yeah, and the thing is though, like when you choose to give up your mix-up opportunity with a mix-up character, like because sometimes that's your only opportunity, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And this stage length in Grand Blue isn't too long, but if they do switch sides on you after you've chased them to the corner, being patient, you can be really discouraged as a player trying to get in on somebody who keeps you out as well as Djeeta with normals.
Yeah, exactly. She's such great walk speed, has great normals like you just said, good buffers that push you so far away from you. If you buffer into EX Rekkas, I mean, and then the fireball, being able to change the timing of the fireball.
Yeah, charge, add some layers. If she does EX Fireball ever, she actually wins every single Fireball war instantly. There's nothing in the game with as many layers of projectile as Djeeta EX. Or Djeeta Charge EX, definitely, but I think even just Djeeta EX beats most of the others.
I mean, even lasers?
I think so. I think Djeeta EX Fireball is like 4 layers.
Okay.
It always ends up hitting me when I do my EX Firewall against it.
Alright, so Xerom there waiting at the arcade machine.
Yep.
Who is his opponent? Let me look at this bracket real quick.
Who does Teiga normally go for against Charlotta?
Probably Percival.
Yeah, that
makes sense.
Lancelot actually loses that matchup. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
like
even
I
been
mean,
around since before the patches, before Lance's nerfs. That's
characters with like no DP options, you know, like Charlotta kind of runs them over, you know.
Yeah.
You can't really stop her from doing Blanca balls in randomly. So
Like
So,
mix up
like,
stuff, like demon flip gets a lot scarier.
yeah, like you can't stop her from going for like her turn steal techniques.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There are some cool answers to Demon Flip that I've found with proximity normals. Some
Mm,
really big, tall proximity normals like Percival close M. I
nice.
realized that suddenly it just beats every Demon Flip option and gives you
Mm.
a counter hit combo. So I thought I was smart for trying to teach myself to do quick DP against every Demon Flip thing, but I should really do something even easier and just press the M button.
I
And I'm
mean,
sure it's not just Percival with answers like that. 2Hs are usually too slow, though.
uh, I mean, it may be easier, but it's so much more rewarding. You get the counter hit combo.
Yeah, exactly. So much better.
So the easier thing becomes the optimal thing.
That's exactly what I would hope it to be. Welcome.
Oh, you play Zerky and loser side?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Turkey played Charlotta, and that I won that match. So I'm actually looking to play OkSkemey now. That's an NLDC
So you're in losers top
loser
8?
semis or would be loser semis run back. Oh, it's losers top 8. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we'll run that all in 3 then. Nice. That's good to hear. Always preferring to play 3 out of 5s whenever possible.
Oh, definitely. I mean, getting top 8 again.
Nice. And the top
Consistency.
8, you know, this game, like even those matches that are like reaching timeout, it's not super frequent. I think they happen more as people get better at this game and play a little bit slower. But this game never feels like it's burning out the clock of the day. Some 3 out of 5s can be over very quickly, and it's those ones that go last round that take up the time, but they like feel, you know, substantial. It doesn't feel like the game's dragging on. So I really like the pace of this game.
Yeah, me too. It says a lot that higher level play is slower.
But definitely the 2 characters I expect to be on the screen at this point. Alright, Xerom being as patient as I expected them to be.
Yeah, it's tough. You really have to pick your spots against Percival, but like right there, Teiga's just so good at challenging these like fake like the empty Blanca ball, the, you know, air dash type stuff. Anything that ends up in your face with no block stun. I feel like Teiga does a better job of hitting people out of that than anyone else I've seen play this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was such a complete punish too. Like, don't you ever whip that in my face
everything feels
again.
like very distinct. It's just like, I know where you're going to be right now. Like, don't try this on me.
I think even Xerom knew that they were going to get anti-aired there.
A good attempt at the cross up, but
It's a bad
Teiga's
feeling.
so ready with that normal. What was that normal? Was that too heavy?
Yeah, there was 2H right there
Okay.
on the anti-air. Always cool too that Percival, regardless of getting a counter hit from the anti-air, will be able to switch sides with Sword Strike Dash. Right there, you see it again.
Light DP in response to that string.
Teiga almost whiff punished that charge H with DP itself. Probably wanted to do the normal first to get the whiff punish. Most likely
Yeah,
found.
there. Yeah, Xerom definitely tried to steal a turn back. Teiga not allowing.
Oh no, immediate whiff.
Anything
That
fake.
sucks.
Well, I mean, the cool thing about whiffing meaties like that is that means you were as close as possible to having a perfect meaty and having it be as plus as possible. But unfortunately, you were maybe a frame off, and Teiga took advantage, got the full punish, mounted some momentum, and killed with the super there to go up 1-0.
We're having a near perfect meaty. It's taking 25% in a hard knockdown.
Yeah, like
Enjoy. You earned it.
The good thing about it is that you were
There
almost
we go.
wrecked.
That's solid. Good cross up. Block button nowhere to be found. Don't need it. And almost another one, but Teiga dashing out of there.
Still finds himself in the corner with a really huge
Oh.
life. Wow, double flashes.
Gotta reverse there.
Xerom.
Someone has to bid.
Yeah, Xerom had enough. He was like, I'm DPing.
Yeah. Ooh.
Xerom had the life free too and the corner
Both.
position, so you want to aggressively flash cancel, try and hit them, and keep your corner momentum alive. That's exactly what Xerom did.
Yeah, I mean, like, he definitely didn't have as much as Teiga to lose in that situation. Definitely wanted to press his advantage, force Teiga into the situation, took the round because of it.
Like if Teiga clash cancel into the DP and it got dodged or blocked, not that that can happen.
That was the round.
Then he'd be dead. Yeah. Run up, spot
there.
dodge,
Nice
roll,
roll, and that was
pile
light
bumper.
trigger.
Interesting. That was really cool.
Isn't that
Sweep
media
the
amazing?
input.
too?
Oh, and
no.
that's the first
That just went
time
right
two
through
heavy-
that 2H.
Yeah, Percival
That's
2H
the
still
first
sucks, by
time
the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so slow and pretty small still. There it is again, getting
Nice.
counter hit.
Good
It's
jump,
just
yeah.
actually so hard to react with Percival 2H.
Yeah,
with
that's
Charlotta's jump.
definitely maybe the best blind spot that Xerom has in the defense is like trying to find that frame advantage jump in because Charlotta's jump is so quick and like the angle's really interesting right there. Super jump
Yeah.
over the whole 2H.
Yeah,
I
2H
know
is
that
going
kind
of
to
stuff
right
up.
now.
Super
Was
jump
that-
over, but like I don't think you pressed the button and it might have made it work.
Yeah, the less hurt box you have, the better. And empty jump
Wow.
is always so much less risky than actually pressing a button and getting counter hit.
Dash through into light ball. That was kind of sick. Oh no, it doesn't get anything off the demon flip.
Teiga, I think, assuming that they had super there, went with quarter circle forward into just fireball instead of super.
Ooh, good answer. Aaron gets a counter in.
4 stocks and putting the opponent in the corner. I would say Teiga has the life lead, even though actually he might have it anyway. That did a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think he does have the life lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his life is not blue. Actually, no, he just spent the sky bomb. What am I talking about?
Right, right.
Dead?
Nice.
Yes.
Great use of quick input. Reacting to Charlotta Ball sends such a firm, sharp message in the form of a middle finger to every Charlotta player, right?
But
Your
with
character
punches with a
defining
clean
kick.
jump in.
Yeah. Hey, 2H is on deck this time, working out.
You live
2H
by
even
sword,
counted
die
on
by
the
it.
ground.
Ooh. That was such a big brain attempt.
Yeah.
If
Xerom already
he
had the
did-
frame advantage, though.
I
Cut the
know.
dodge. That's a lot of layers. However, very undeterred is Xerom. Still pressing the advantage in the corner. Needs to get a nice close combo to combo into DP here. Or chip him into the range for overhead kills. That's super valid too. The amount of chip Charlotta does is so amazing, actually.
You know what? Xerom hasn't been going for universal overhead options very often.
Yeah.
At least in this set so far. That was a good way to sneak it in.
Yeah, I think using it really sparingly as people get better at this game, like, not only are there, like, decent counterplays, but there's, like, full-blown, like, hard reads you can do to, like, totally lose for your overhead choice, and, you definitely don't want it to get, like, jumped over.
Look at the meaty fireball hitting Xerom there. Putting Teiga on the edge of winning this with just a little chip now. Yeah, you know, going low works too. That move would have applied chip. I don't know if it would left Xerom at 0, but after that, that
mean,
that match was
still-
so difficult to win.
Yeah, still, like, it's already hard enough for Charlotta to get in on this matchup, but having almost 0 health, that's gotta make it a ton worse.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have the option to risk.
Yeah, Teiga's been a lot more consistent with counter hit 2H against some of these slower, non-EX noble strategies from Charlotta. You also see he preserves a safe jump there while also getting the combo off the X low. Good combo choice. Have to be really close to get that.
Dodge into sweep there. Just like little things like that are how you're gonna get your ins with this character in this matchup at least.
Make small prayers. Hope you don't get
Ooh.
punished too
That
hard.
sucks.
That was a good response.
All
man.
right.
I like that he didn't do anything afterwards.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah, that
he
was
was kinda
definitely a
high.
pressure situation, like just in nature of where you land. So waiting for something to happen, a good check. But Xerom's too solid, you know. Even with those rough
Ooh.
counters. Oh no!
What did
Wow.
Teiga do?
And he got baited with a jump back.
Yeah,
The character's
that's really
so
smart.
small, it's hard
That's
to see
like-
which animation's what.
that's so little, and like, but like, it's just when you're, would you even be able to tag the jump, or would you go under it? I guess you would tag it, like
Her
the backside of
jumps
the
are so
DP.
fast.
Yeah.
Her jumps are so fast that
You would come
kinda
back
have
down.
to be ready for just movement upward.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and, I mean, that's a tell though. Like if he tried to DP a back jump, he might not be focused on whether it's forward or neutral or anything like that.
Good whip punish.
Ooh, we
Oh
focus
yeah,
on
too
that.
low.
Clean jump.
Is that where maybe the other Lord Strike strength? Maybe Teiga would have been able to keep the combo up there, but I think he wanted the side switch more than anything. Preemptive 2H goes on with punished.
Wow,
Teiga
and then
thankful for
super
that.
jump again, just like making Teiga use anchor
That's the game.
options. Yeah,
2-2 right there.
calling out the need to anti-air right there and the pressure that jump causes. Just neutral jumping just to like create the jitter and then coming down fast enough to whiff punish the 2H. So smart.
I mean, sometimes just throwing out different types of jumps, just to let your opponent know that forward jump isn't the only option. You know, kind of has an
Stuff
effect
right
on
there,
them.
right? Like,
Yep.
you got your short hop, you got your back, like short hop, like all the using your jump as a pressure tool without even backing it with a button. That's like, I don't know, that's high level.
Is it as high level as switching into the matchup that's believed to be losing just to finish off the opponent after conditioning them for most of the set with Percival?
This is like the
I
classic, right?
mean,
You always have a
definitely a
backup
change of
plan.
pace.
Yeah.
There's definitely going to be a change of pace.
The
Wow.
change of pace, I
Lan-
think, compensates for the matchup being difficult for the character.
Yeah, like while Lancelot, while Percival wants to control the base, play slow with punish, get damage that way, Lancelot wants to get in and
And
oppress.
also, like, even though he doesn't have a really clean reversal, that wasn't doing enough work for Teiga in the last couple matches. So Lancelot's ability to get out and be dynamic on that back foot could be really helpful here.
Yeah.
That punish also that could come into play more than once this match.
Yeah, that's cool. Definitely be
Oh,
sure to
yeah,
block
no
both
follow-up.
overhead.
Yeah, get that double overhead.
Chillin'. Nice. Fireball game. Lancelot is well known for his fireball game.
Ice ball game is always on point from Teiga.
Yep. Oof. Oh, good jump.
Nice chase
Uh-oh.
down.
Oh, doesn't get anything. Ooh, there we go.
Oh, drop
And some dropsies here, but still one touch away.
for both of them actually.
Yep.
Yeah, even
Xerom is happy to chill here, but not for too long. Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, that works. That's so sick.
anytime you need to punish an SSBA, Turbulence into full combo launcher is there for you. Even against Percivals, the safest.
That
SSBA.
alone was a better, like, use of reversal than he was able to get with Percival for
Yeah.
most of the set. So I think that even if he loses this round,
Oh,
definitely works out. And there we go. Dividends.
oh, get
Plus on drop. Nice.
the droption select.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think Xerom might have
Dropped and we'll
expected a
play.
cross up on the drop.
Here we go. Super jump. And yeah, that super jump setup, like, I don't think Percival reversal would have gotten you out of that either. Like, it's too far up. So having turbulence to be able to like change that situation, definitely helpful.
Close to that.
Let's see. Xerom can sort of chip here, play it slow, and poke him out. There you go.
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, they both
that
kind
feet
of
up.
played it safe there, but
Little
Xerom
flea bite.
came out on top. Set point for both players. Great with punish. Not allowing any straight.
And
There's another
that,
Yeah,
that spacing,
can I
I'm
get
telling
it
you,
straight?
Teiga is so good about that.
Walking back the whole time too. No low threat from
Right
Charlotta
there,
from
yeah.
that range.
Oh,
And
just a little reset.
yeah, very happy about that reset. I'm sure Xerom wins. Otherwise, it would have been
Look,
really
what
tough to drop.
One of your characters, Dragon Punch, led to a full grounded combo.
Yeah, she's gone. That was a good
Kinda sick.
pickup.
Yeah.
I think Xerom was looking to really aggressively dodge ice, maybe by jumping up or missing a DP or something, because it's not often you see people disrespect EX ice and then die for it like that. But
Yeah.
Xerom was definitely put in jail there by Teiga. Good choice to bring out that move at that time. And I'm not sure if we hadn't seen it much in the set because Lancelot was only there for the one game he needed to be there.
That's the thing about this character set, right? Is like the Percival Lancelot thing. You can play Percival and like just challenge and neutral and bully, and then the second that like all the like solutions start firing, you switch it up, and then suddenly you're just burning someone down, and you know the whole toolkit is like different enough that the adjustment can take a while. And with Lancelot, like if you need that one game to figure out where you want to be, sometimes it's all you got left.
Zeta versus
Yeah.
Ladiva.
I mean, it's definitely good to have two very different characters
Yeah,
in your toolbox.
yeah, and I think you can play fundamentally with both of those characters and do really well. But then it's it's like the secret sauce that really makes them like in their own identity. And if you have a certain amount of that for each one of them, it can be really hard to adjust as an opponent.
Oh, and BlackEndGalaxy really letting us know how happy he is to play this 3 out of 5
Oh yeah,
against
Black
Jan.
versus Jan, scary.
You know what the best thing to have against an R-Rig reversal is? A reliance on command grab, of course, for your offense.
Yeah, those like parry style reversals just get eaten up by that kind of set play. Though
Yeah.
it does, you know, if you're playing really big brain, you can say like maybe they're more likely to do that. That's quite the option select though. Here you go. Oh, get hit for
Yeah,
trouble.
there it is. It's a tick
Yeah.
on block and a combo on hit against the parry on contact with the armor.
That's a
really smart from
bummer.
Jan.
That
Yeah.
is not the kind of tool you want to run up against as Zeta.
I think the only way to not die from that is to get hit by the 2L and then watch as the command grab whiffs because Ladiva's 2+ on hit.
Yeah.
Interesting. With the built-in throw immunity on Wake Up, you kind of have coverage too as Zeta with your R reversal, because if you start doing regular Wake Up buttons as people look to throw your reversals,
Yep.
you'll be able to hit them because throw can't hit meaty. It can only hit meaty if they're doing an R reversal. So you get at least that backup. You know, it's not as bad as it could be.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and this
Yeah, I
is
was
definitely
saying
one of the
earlier.
reasons why they don't like this matchup.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jan was warming up for one of those against MBK, and MBK I think saw the meter and toned the fireball game down. But when Ladiva has meter, she gets a free punish on fireballs.
I mean, especially her fireball, because like if you do the heavy version, right, or like
Yeah, the wind up.
whichever version that you can charge up, I think that's medium.
medium. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like Narmaya's where it can just sit there for a while. You get your frame advantage if it hits, but it's a risk. Here we go, hard knockdown, party time. Nice throw.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
very
an empty
successful
low, love
taking the
that.
throw.
Ooh, not gonna overhead me.
Nice quick punish there. BlackEndGalaxy.
Wow,
It's,
so
it's
sweet.
really looking like it's gonna be his round.
Good round. That being said, listen, you may
Whoa.
have sealed the deal for him on this one.
Whoa.
The
Alright, we're
moment I
chilling.
saw that,
Uh-oh.
the
would've
best thing
been-
about the Zeta sweep is that it's 2 hits. You can
Yeah.
hit confirm it on its own, and it's a very low scaling starter. So when it doesn't get hit confirmed, the Zeta player is definitely sweating already. So hopefully the Heimlich maneuver is well studied here by Blackhand. Yep, got it just by charging forward bravely with Spear of Artemis. The built-in Rekka, really difficult for Ladiva to punish without super.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there might have been not enough time to get anything after that sway, too, because that was seemingly kind of a hard call-out, but maybe not the right answer to that move.
It hit as a
because
counter.
of the
strike.
parry.
Never be scared.
Finally, actually got a parry off.
Always
Yeah.
scared. Oh my god.
Still scared.
Jab, jab, jab. They're freaked out, and then you run up for the big hug. No problem.
Battle 3.
With no cancel on deck for Ladiva after that 3 light combo, as Blackhand you have to be ready to sniff out any sprint up command grab that can happen. 'Cause you can read that on the HUD while it's happening to you. However, looking away from the screen is kind of hard to advise.
Throw, now you're in trouble.
Oh!
Thank you, Jan. I haven't seen decent play at all tonight, so someone had to do it, and that is a clean
Damn it.
duration on it.
You know,
And
Jan
yeah.
had to do it to him and built the super during the
1, 2,
previous
3.
combo too.
Big
Make this one
kick.
kill for the finish. Huge
Wow.
kick. That's maximum lump bomb and maximum damage on the 5U. We love to see it.
Yep, that was a crowd
What is
pleasing
the
round,
score
I
right
would
now?
say.
2-0.
That's 2-0.
But it is a 3 out of 5, so
Mm-hmm. Still there.
Believe in victory.
so
Battle.
so Galaxy definitely has a chance.
Yeah. I mean, the rounds have been going almost like you could expect from this kind of matchup. You get solid zoning, pokes here and there, a couple fireballs that do their damage, but that one big jump in, Ladiva gets real scary after there's any frame advantage, even when there's not sometimes. So it's up to BlackEnd to like find a little bit more offense and deal enough damage to like that sort of big combo off in the end.
Oh, that kind of worked out because it looked like Jan was.
Ooh.
Oh no, never
Yeah,
mind.
the close up safe jumps.
Yeah,
That's so sick.
whoa, I was gonna say that like Jan did a tick grab initially, right? But then BlackEnd
Nice.
Galaxy took the hit on the tick
Oh,
grab,
this way,
so the
you
command grab
cannot
whip
overhead
was
Jan.
able to match. Not able to mash out of that.
I've seen them
Yeah.
back sway that overhead from BlackEnd and what was it earlier? Those sways are just like the hardest call out on those run up overheads, and Jan's getting them almost every time.
If you see that happening a lot, what it tells you is that they're doing the throw tech spot dodge OS. You can beat that by doing run up neutral jump, and then you get to catch spot dodge and recovery coming down from the ground. Hopefully you
Got
don't get anti-art though, if they choose to not do the OS.
Yeah,
You're not gonna get that opportunity this set.
yeah. BlackEnd might want to hear you say that and dig into the YouTube mines, because that was a clean 3-0 from Jan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
not
confirmed
much
a
else
lot
to
of the
say about
fears
it.
we
I
had
mean,
about the bad
that is a
reversal against that
very-
matchup.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is a very difficult matchup to do.
The special cancel SPD from Jab was like,
That hurts.
that's how
That
you know
hurts
you're in
so-
trouble, right? It's one of those moves, and it happened early in the set too. First time that happens, you're like, oh no, like.
That's
Yeah.
a strong message. Oh, I can't do this.
I just think of that. Do you guys remember that clip? I think it was from Combo Breaker, Killer Instinct, and it's like the camera on one of the players, and you can't hear what he's saying, but he's just like, I'm so fucked. And then it immediately cuts to the camera, and like he just gets jumped in on like second one of the match. It's so good. But like that jab moment, it's like time slows down for a second, and you're just like, there's nothing I can do.
So I think I'm up next here against OkSkemey, who is a Narmaya player who I think has been on our stream already. It was on the Next Level Battle Circuit stream against me last week too, so it's a run back. I am the one who
nice.
needs to get the run back. I did lose, so I thought a little bit about Narmaya, learned what some of her cooldowns look like next to her HUD. I mean, it's actually so important
That's
to that
honestly
matchup.
so key.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you have to know if the reversal you're trying to beat on her wake up is counter DP or if it's regular DP. And the only way to know that is if you know what stance she's in. Take a look at the icons and then they'll tell you the answer. So I think I might be indicating a little too much knowledge already. I'm sure OkSkemey's in the chat listening.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
hit you with a whole like pregame interview, like, okay, what do you have to do to beat this player? And then, like, I was like, oh, like, you know, they're gonna be able to hear you, and the adaptation starts like, you know, round -1, right?
Yeah, it started last week upon first meeting.
I mean, but then he has to worry about, was he lying?
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's one player you have to worry about in this bracket that hits you with like the left right in conversation, then it's definitely MonkeyBizness.
What a compliment, right? I mean, people view me as so earnest and authentic with my speech at the same time. So then when I say some absolutely wild thing in game or in real life in the same tone, they're like, are you serious? And then suddenly the set is
So bad.
over and it was like 4 rounds straight. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't kidding. it's the interview you want to win and end as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I think the magic of it is that you don't sound disingenuous ever, right? Like it's never, it doesn't sound like it's personal gain or something. It feels very pure, even when you might be mixing someone up, which is the ideal because like you're not instilling any sort of pretense, which is what you want with a character that has a lot of strike throw and those guessing game situations. You don't want someone to know what you're inclined to do.
Yes, exactly. You might say my personality is perfect for Percival, which also coincides with his moveset being so perfect for me. Big normals, command grab, and like so much stuff to optimize just because you can. That's me. It's everything
but
I've
this
ever
character
wanted.
is Mika, and like
Look at the JU.
it doesn't make any sense when I say it out loud, but then you watch, and like who else? Like there's like a taste of like sin in there, but I think your like experience as a Mika player has given you a lot of mileage with this character, because Mika doesn't have a DP, and like and boy, if she did,
Yeah.
or a sword, I guess, right?
All right, let me go subscribe to Narm's OnlyFans real quick and play.
Oh,
OkSkemey.
man.
Yeah, I was like, does that say OnlyFans? I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Well,
asking for a friend. I don't know.
If you're over there, definitely also stop by the Matcherino page. It's been a little while since I pumped that.
Yes.
We are up to $11. A little bit of scratch. It's like even that is fun to take home. But if we can make that pot a little bit bigger over the course of this tournament, we got plenty of matches left and a lot of easy ways to contribute. Sort of nickel and dime contribution set pool, but it does add up real quick. So I just posted in chat the Matcherino page. You can click right through. Code's right on the prompt. It should be super easy. Hop over to the Street Fighter one as well and throw your $50 in there while you're at it. And then you can hop to Narmaya's OnlyFans through a link that I do not have and I don't think I'm going to distribute on this stream. But I will watch this match. This is the freemium content, right? Like.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Yeah, that costume's good. I feel like I keep seeing Narmaya costumes that I've never seen before, and I maybe just like don't have one of the costume codes or something. But like the all sand beige tan color one from earlier that Stacey's using, I was like, yeah, that's sick.
Alright, good job getting out of that corner.
Yep, good cross up. It's cool to see a master rank Nara in this tournament. That's so sick.
Wait a minute, did he block?
No, yeah. That normal's fast. That's one of her better pressure tools. The 2M in Kagura stance, it's like +2, leads into itself twice. And yeah, it recovers really fast. It's not super easy to whip punish.
I mean, that was a pretty clean round.
Yeah. This person's great. No one's safe from command grab, unfortunately. For them, at least. It's great news for Monkey. He's going to land 2 of those in a row. I dare him to do it again. Nope. Clean hit.
Doesn't want to take the mix-up. I completely agree.
Can't blame him. Blocks button. Nowhere to be found. Ooh, good punch.
Ooh.
Yo, that was on the the M fireball too. Like that was a really good reaction. Oh, and tags the EX as well.
All right,
that move is fast.
The rebuttal.
Yeah. I don't know how this went at NLBC, if it was a straight wash or a clean match, but so far they're going blow for blow. Oh man.
For the mix.
Yeah, too far out for the continuation there. Maybe could have gone for the air ball for a little bit more extension, but the usual combo is a little too far. And just sitting in neutral, looking for that 5H. Doesn't find it. Super for your troubles.
Oh. Not a lot of damage, but you know.
Or would you do it again?
Definitely opens the door back. Let's win.
Yeah, cooldowns are rotating through, but Monkey definitely has them in like the perfect position here, and Scary
Didn't end.
time. Oh, the low.
He could have ended with EXDP, but still cleans up, takes the first game, and it's 3 out of 5 sets.
Solid.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, Monkey starting off aggressively, and really
Jump in and you still go for the command grab. That's the mental damage, right?
yeah, just really kind of just using command grab super early.
Yeah. I'm
You know
telling
what?
you, that is Mika stuff, right? Like that's
I'm
jump
actually a
in.
fan. Yeah, I'm actually a fan of that because I'm a fan of like using command grabs early when you
Look
have
at
to
that.
like use it, because it gets so much scarier later on because you know the command grab is not the damage you want. You want the counter damage.
It's like a reversal where if you're threatening it, it's their job to call it out and say you're not allowed to do this anymore. And like the counter hit is scary and like, but it's their job to jump out. And so far, everyone has landed, and even if it's scaled, it leads to damage, it leads to a knockdown, keeps your pressure going. Oh wow, that was a really great reversal. All right, couple pokes. Love that 5L.
All right, pretty even life. I'm not really
okay,
sure what he
here's
saw.
a mini game. Nice, good
Oh, okay.
solution. Oh wow, yeah, never try to throw monkey business. You see how many command grabs this guy's landed in like the last round and a half?
Oh, try to get the unblockable there.
Yeah, doesn't
That's
get the unblockable. Oh, this is gonna cost him. This could kill. I don't think. Oh yeah, they got animation. Okay,
Might.
so
Yeah.
yeah, we're there.
What a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, Monkey said it himself earlier. If you get caught by that cross through into 236H, then you are taking one of her like best bread and butters. And when she has all of her cooldowns and meter, then you can kind of expect to die from Half-Life.
I
Ooh!
feel like a huge risk on the EXP,
Wow!
which puts him in this really bad situation. Not
And there's
being
another one.
dissuaded from it though.
Never.
Never scared.
Oh, great combo with the regular. Wow, that string was so sick. Oh my god, the pressure here. You see that? Does this get parried? Oh my god, that was incredible.
What a call out.
Yeah, that was like 20 frames before it needed to happen. It's just like, I know you're gonna wake up super. Incredibly clean. OkSkemey. Well, I'm glad they came out tonight. This is a pretty unique showing. We've had some great Narmaya play, and I think A3 in the bracket probably did some work tonight, but really seeing what this character's capable of.
Definitely, and you could see OkSkemey like actually challenging the universal overheads now with like a standing leg.
I gotta stop watching these tournaments because every time I see someone play like totally wild with a character that I think is cool, I'm like, oh, I gotta go back to them. I gotta stop playing Grand, and it's just gonna cause me to go into like character crisis loop for the rest of my life. All right, command grab out of the corner, but damage is on the board.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it sure as hell gave him a life lead.
Yeah, and better to use it there than to have it parried at the end of your round, right?
Oh, 100%. 100%. You never want that.
Yeah, I think Monkey's incredibly good about using his resources. You know, we joke about the reverses coming out all the time, but frankly, like if it's off cooldown, it's really powerful, and like that's how those moves are designed in this game. Like you don't want to not use something for 12 seconds because you could have gotten your advantage from it in that meantime. So like on the numbers, we don't talk about APM too much in fighting games because you mash, you die, but like being able to use your supers and your specials and your EX as much as possible, it's like spending your bar.
That was an unfortunate turn of events. He
Yeah.
actually buffered correctly into DP, but slightly out of
Too
range.
far out.
Yes, too far out.
Yeah, those micro ranges can get you in trouble in this game. That stance switch was so sick. This person's control over this character, like, seeing I don't even remember what the first stance is called, but like pink butterfly stance, stance switch into 2M and Kagura, so there's frame advantage. Do it again, and then stance switch again, so you have the like long range 5M. That's APM. That was same side. Block button, please. Where are you? Too dangerous.
Did you say ATM?
APM, actions per minute.
I was like, what?
We're on. That's ATM. Cash out. Full withdrawal.
I was like, he's really going with this Narmaya OnlyFans theme.
Oh my god, that ATM. Yeah. No, we got
Like,
PayPal
what?
only. This is a secure transaction. No, I mean like that's
As
like
it should be.
StarCraft buttons.
If
And that sway.
you're planning to support her OnlyFans. Ooh. Oh no.
Well, great sway. Small punish, but better than nothing. And we're back in neutral. Really ambiguous jump in there.
Oh, what?
All right.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, you're not gonna do anything about that. That's kind of tough because that's definitely Narmaya's best solution to that situation, which is +1 in her favor, is throwing out a jab. It'll beat Percy's jab. Apparently it's safe to super. I don't know how Reversal Dragon Punch deals with it, but it's got quick recovery, it's 5 frames, like, and it's got a lot of range, so you don't have to worry about it being close or far. It links either way.
So that's a 2-1 right now in favor
2-1.
of... Okay.
They may or may not think it's over. Come back.
No.
You're not done here.
Okay, they're listening.
Nice. Sick.
Give my little dance so they understand.
Back.
Play.
Back in the pit. I need 15 more cooldowns from each of you before you're allowed to leave.
Yeah, back in there, gladiators.
Yeah.
Finish this battle.
Not that I'm not entertained.
Percival versus Narmaya.
We are not entertained.
Shoutouts to Joaquin. Hope he's doing okay in quarantine.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Hard to say what Monkey needs to do to turn this around in particular. I think even at the rate that the games are going, it's pretty neck and neck.
Yeah, I want to say that. Like a couple of drops here and there, that was an anti-air attempt. Just kind of whipped. Maybe did a little bit too early. Maybe it was off axis, the angle.
OkSkemey just has such good pressure. Oh no, what do you do? Nice. And using the area X there just to make sure that that combo lands, that you're not accidentally getting like a far button. Far buttons can mess up your wall bounce with the misfiner. So, you know, using that to keep it safe and make sure that all your cooldowns get on the table.
Yeah. So OkSkemey, he's on set point.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, really fast around there
to
too.
get back into it though. Well, that'll help.
Yep. It's... Oh, finally a command drive. It's jumped. And yeah, block button not ready for the forbidden mix. Safe jump. Good overhead. Alright, command grab back in the game. Going for super here.
Alright.
Charging. Yep. Firing main cannon. And wow!
Oh,
Do not run at me. That's scary. That
was
is
an unscaled throw. Is she dead? Maybe dead.
almost it.
Okay.
Almost it. Ooh, a little bit of chip on the board. Now we're in
Yeah.
trouble.
And decides to press his advantage, taking it 3-1.
I mean, that is hard to react to. Monkey had DP loaded, but at that range, I don't think you're looking for the command dash into 236. I think that after the fireball spent, Monkey might have felt like he had a little bit of time to, you know, develop a solution there, and OkSkemey like just pressed advantage and sealed the deal. Damn, I want to play this character. This sucks.
Take a look at the bracket right now. Who's coming up next?
Monkey is still on the setup. maybe forever. He might be embalmed in it. OkSkemey. I feel like Percival's
the winner of
range
that plays
seems like
Xerom.
it'd be scary in that matchup, but yeah, they definitely found their like ways around his big buttons and pressure, and like we talked about with that one bread and butter, that sort of cooldown cycle combo. All you really need is one good one of those, and you are in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're saying they fight Xerom next?
I believe so.
Oh wait, yeah. No, wait, because Teiga won Xerom and Teiga's match. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you're right. So they're in losers. Got it.
Yeah.
I gotta hit that refresh button. I'm looking at a bracket from the days of yore. And we have MBK and Teiga in winners finals. So OkSkemey, yeah, is in losers quarters here against Xerom. Winner of that will play against Jan, and then we'll be in that sort of top 3 realm from there. So only master ranked players left in the bracket, I think. Good character spread, a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, definitely.
But I don't know who's going in now. So
it's
a
kind
lot
of
of those killers are kind of like squatted up around this set. I feel like I'm at a real tournament. They're all like around.
I know. I'm like, yeah.
Next.
Or like the old days around the arcade machine. Hold on, I'm over here.
Yeah, right. Like they don't even know the people that are on it, and they're just like, yeah, like that stuff rules.
Somebody always tries to stand in the side here, right next to you, like, bro.
Yeah. Yo, who you playing? Yo, the combo is sick. What's up?
and they're talking to you, like, are you serious?
I love it. Yeah.
the-
Oh, yo, you definitely should have blocked there, bro.
Bro.
Oh, OkSkemey said lobby's full. Okay, Xerom bounced. Wait, I think we need Xerom. Who's up?
Xerom is definitely up. No?
Well, we might be doing. I don't know if we're doing winners or losers right now, but there's room now for whichever match is next, and yeah, we're crowding the setup. This is This is like grassroots, baby.
Yo, no personal space. That's how we do in the Casa.
Yo, I definitely was not. I'm not gonna act like I was an arcade player. Like, I started playing on PlayStation 2, like Third Strike. I rented it from the movie store down the street. Like, my closest arcade had Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but it was like the big arcade cabinet, and no one else played it. Or no, it might have been Marvel vs. Capcom 1. And like I would just play arcade mode and, you know, like try to rack up a score and get 1 quarter and like not have to pay it in again. And then I play Street Fighter 2 and be like, yo, this game's cheap.
Game is pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's good to learn early, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we got a real
Great response.
winners finals here.
He's trying to make sure that Waifu Slayer understands that he will not take any of those fireballs.
Mm-hmm. Nooch. Oh my god, that run up whiff.
Versus Percival.
I think MBK is just using that 5U charge as like almost like an alternative to the sway. Wow. Was that even a bait? I feel like that was just like mind game pressure.
Gets to U-ender. Not exactly a safe jump, but it was kind of a weird angle.
Yeah.
I mean, especially against like Percival, his DPs don't go like straight up.
Right. You can kind of mess around with those super jumps and get over him to the degree that like that kind of reversal's not gonna work. Ooh, little jitter there. They're fine. All right. They're thinking.
All right. Oh,
yeah.
Back grab. Oh. And you know what though? Like, MBK does such a good job of just like when he thinks you're gonna shimmy, he jumps.
Yeah, yeah. He's definitely been calling out a lot of like patient defense. Or offense rather, I guess.
Yeah, trying to be a little bit more progressive and aggressive.
Teiga may be the first person to ever punish the normal version of that DP.
Oh yeah, but so efficiently though.
Yep, yep. Jabs out.
Okay.
Damage on the board.
I mean, this should be done. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it was only 2 hits of the auto combo.
that was a
puts you in
3-touch game.
Reasonable place for scaling, and yeah, that was clean.
That was a punish, a combo, and then like, I guess another punish.
Yeah. Yeah, this character's honest. You just do what you have to do. You check your opponent.
I mean, he honestly hits hard.
No problem. Honestly, not a bad deal. Wow. Did MPK just sway that off a hit?
Yeah. I guess he buffered late.
Yeah. Alright. Keeping it normal there, not spending your cooldown. You kind of want to use that EX Vector to walk someone into the corner or to kill them instantly when they're there.
Skybound available. Super Skybound available.
Ooh.
And that's gonna come into play right now with that max starter. Counter hit starter.
Yeah, I mean that puts MBK in the
Right
lead.
back in there.
That big overhead. Oh no, that sway is rough.
Oh,
It's
man.
too preemptive. I don't know what Teiga was looking for.
Probably grab, because I think throw would have killed or been close to that.
So that grab. Maybe
Or actually-
preemptive overhead? I don't know.
I mean, maybe OS something and got counter hit.
Oh yeah. Such
'Cause,
is the life of an OS.
Yeah, OS into universal overhead is the thing.
Yep.
Throw in the universal overhead. I mean. All right, wake up DP.
Oh, regular DP.
Yeah. Yeah, get you space.
Yep. And
Gotta
like
make sure that you respect it.
knowing where to use the regular one too, you know, you want to keep the EX in the tank for the extra damage for like the hard knockdown. And certain characters, Djeeta in particular, the normal ones are a little bit harder to punish. So if someone's not ready for it,
I
you
mean,
get good
if you use your
situations.
EX DP, that means you can't really DP through her fireball.
Right.
Well, this round is gonna go straight to MBK.
Yep. Clean. Scott confirms. Did the damage.
That was a really brave walk. It could have been much worse. That was a 5 heavy.
I think that was every single frame of Percival's walking animation. I saw the
But
limit.
just once for each one.
Yeah, exactly. It was nice to see that tour. Hey, there's that EXVP on reaction to a fireball. Even from half screen, Percival's making bank there.
Almost get the full combo out of it. Can you tell me about that guard crush move? Does that only guard crush when Percival has a stock?
So yeah, Guard Crush is basically just the game telling you a move that used to be punish wall block is now safe. For that move, it's -6 with huge pushback, so nobody's going to be punishing it really. And you have to be using the M or H version of it to use the stock to make it safe. Yeah. Also, really hard to get really long-range combos into Pile Bunker using the M version, and
Yeah.
travel's pretty slow. H is a lot easier.
Wow. Another normal. He knew that he had enough frame time to make something happen.
Yeah, the data denied him nothing. DP was ever present.
That
Great
was,
response.
speaking of DP, that was a last-second save there. That could have resulted in some big damage for Teiga.
I love the whiff punishes with fireballs.
Yeah.
Like when you fight a character that has longer buttons than you, like you have to fireball their limb.
Right there. So good.
Make them afraid to press their superior limb.
Yeah,
With the
we
right
the
read
fireball.
and spacing, you can also combo off of it as Djeeta.
Yo, but what is a fireball? If you wanted to find it, a fireball is a limb with no hurt box.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
Exactly.
people like who haven't played games where fireballs are really strong, they just see it as a projectile thing, like something you're going to be doing at full screen, maybe trading with other fireballs. But like realistically, when fireballs are good, they're just like disjointed normals. Like they can get you in trouble if you swing and someone jumps it, but like knowing that you can play the fireball game to contend with big normals like Percivals is super important to make the matchup like make sense.
You see right there, Teiga ran up after a long patient stare down in neutral. I think MBK is actually wearing down on the patience of every player they play, but Teiga was looking vulnerable right there, getting caught running up.
Oh, and that's full combo.
3 great plays in a row. You saw the first play was the walk backwards and the whip punish with the 5 heavy. The whip punishing Percival's 5 heavy. Then
Oh wow,
that whip
great bait.
punish. and the MBK ran forward fully and punished the charge.
Yeah.
Oh, great response, I think.
Yeah. Keeping the eyes open for every single fireball, no matter the spacing. Teiga's hit so many XPPs right there,
Jeez.
and that was that pixel. That combo does exactly that much damage.
Yeah, yeah. One remaining life bar.
And you know what, like, kind of like shutting down all the good that MBK did at the beginning of the round. He's like, I'm still gonna win the round.
It's the Percival comeback combo. You don't even need the corner for that.
Ooh, great sway. And look at the conversion on that. That's, oh, I don't know. MBK may have been able to get an extension off of the 4th hit of that
I was thinking so too,
spacing
but
was weird.
yeah, like, you know what though, like, I don't mind that they were like, alright, you know what, I might not get this,
Full
so
bow.
I'm gonna go for the pressure.
Sway doesn't pay off.
Mashing L
Yeah,
is
I
such a
think-
great thing to do against Sway, and it happens to be what most people do instinctually on reaction to the sound effect anyway.
The dream.
Yeah.
When your like lizard brain tells you the right thing to do. Oh, I wish it happened all the time for me.
Oh, clean jump in on that 5 heavy. Also a cheeky reset, but
Big throw, but nothing.
the straight
Yeah.
up mash, the abare.
Absolutely nothing.
Super bar.
Get off of me.
2-stock Percival can probably kill off a counter hit H here into EX low.
That could have been it. That whiff could have been his final whiff
Attempt, yeah.
of that game.
Cooldown's up, so this may be a good time to advance, but MBK happy sitting pretty, taking the tiny life lead here and not really rushing things.
Yeah, like,
Look at that, like Teiga's
It's
trying to
all
bait
Teiga.
something and gets it off, but no follow up.
Yeah,
Oh no!
It's a tough decision you have to make as Percival because you want your EX low to combo off your normals, but you also want to be left in the range of EX low to launch into 5M for the juggle and to combo for kill. And
Right.
all that stuff adds variables of time and distance that are hard to make the decision on right when you need to, like that in the clutch.
Oh no.
and
Yeah, that was
MBK
definitely
pressing
too far
his
out, so
advantage.
last hit's good. And talking about MBK and Djeeta's ground game just being so powerful, it can put you in situations where you're not ready for those jump-ins. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Not ready for empty low either. That is
Yep.
a 3-0. And we've been saying clean for every single match that MBK has played, but with a perfect on the screen, that's as clean as it can possibly be. MBK
it
has
doesn't
brought
get
out the
cleaner than
mop. Yeah. Got the brooms, mops, Clorox, wipes, whatever you clean with, paper towels.
It's not even the mop. It's like the mop sometimes leaves, something on the ground. Like that was like the Swiffer, and it was one sweep. No
yeah.
do-overs.
Mr.
like
Clean,
just-
Magic Sponge.
Yep.
Your brown
Yep,
wood
just whisk
floor
it.
is now
Yeah,
marble
it looks
white.
like a commercial.
Well, if you could buy the fundamentals that are required to play Djeeta that risk-free, that effectively at high level, I would buy it. I'd spend
I
a good
do
$10
think
for that.
Well worth
Djeeta
it.
has a lot of tools. I think that she's the best character in the game right now, and she just has she's so sound fundamentally through and through. But yeah, to play her at the level that MK is playing, you need to have a lot of patience. You need to have your fundamentals fully in check. Your whiff punishes, your pressure game, and conversions, knowing when you're close enough to the corner, which for someone like Djeeta it can be further out than you expect. And just that clutch factor too. MBK has really demonstrated a level of control and fundamentals and the ability to crack some of the players that maybe have the best defense that I've seen in this game. So it definitely still takes a good player to do that well with a character like
Yeah.
that.
And obviously not bothered, but the fact that we're crowding him on the arcade machine. Nerves of steel.
Out defending the opponents too has been MBK. Really unstressed by run up overhead throw. I mean, I think it might take a character with real 50-50s, like Fairy, unreactable high-low stuff, but we don't have any of them in this tournament, so MBK has been really uncontested on defense so far. If you can't stress somebody out, then you're not going to be able to play effectively at all.
Yeah, yeah, if you can't like effectively like play your game, or press them or whatever you want to do, then that's part of the reason why you lost.
And
Like,
your only
so
tactic then is to play as patient as they are, using a kit that's designed to generate offense, where Djeeta's kit is so designed to contain the neutral game and keep people at bay with low commitment, high reward for medium or low risk at best. All the I also think MBK doesn't corner themselves very much, despite playing defensively. It's more of a steadfast and sturdy wall of normals, anti-air, and
yeah, like I mean, they press buttons very sparingly. Not a lot of risk involved in that. So basically, they're always kind of ready for an anti-air or any other things that they need to react to.
and Djeeta's really, really eager to anti-air with 2H. It helps her secure a ton of corner carry on counter hits, just like most of the cast, of course, but corner carry is really worthwhile to her because she doesn't need to even fully corner you to get some of those corner combo extensions. You, even from like just barely putting the opponent in the corner, you can reach after that EX Recta launcher with H very consistently.
Yeah, I think if she's got like an 1/8 of screen advantage from neutral, then like she's got you in the corner if she has Rekka online. It's wild. Like the carry for that, I used to complain about Catalina being able to just like poke you out from kind of that same range, and I think that when it happens, I'm still like, oh damn, I can't believe that. But it's like just one notch up above like the boot, some of the moves that like lead to something big, but with Djeeta it happens a little bit earlier than you ever expect.
It's always one of the aspects of a character that makes them a lot more likely to be top tier. Just their ability to corner combo you and how far they can access that from. If you've ever seen Zeta do, if you've seen Zeta do EX laser, you know it's a wall bounce, but sometimes you're like a step out of the corner, she combos into EX laser, and the wall bounce doesn't even activate. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. Well, that's like Nara Mistfinder too. It's and granted that's not the starter you typically want to use, but like sometimes you're like right there, but you're a half step out from the other character, and they just knock to the ground, and you're like, well, I spent that. Like I have a hard knockdown now, but I'm kind of frazzled. Like, yeah.
Looks like the lobby is full, so whoever is lurking in it and not having to play a match definitely needs to step out. Booting people breaks the lobby, so...
That's just full.
I must be set to 6 instead of 9 or 8 or something, so we should fix that for next time, for sure. Because OkSkemey's trying to get in there and show us all what Narmaya's best starter is, that being unreactable, get out of the corner, make me regret having my thumb.
Remember earlier when you said you got to use the block button because that's your best starter?
Yeah, I know, and it is. And then I'm like, okay,
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah, I got hit by it once, not holding the block button,
just once?
And then, I mean, all right. So to me, getting hit by it is when they cancel the normal into it, because that's just like free. You really should be holding the block button on site of blocking a normal first, because you don't want her to do it just completely for free. But when OkSkemey did it raw, I had no chance. Yeah. I didn't even have stimulus to start pressing the block button for her.
Yep. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's that was, I mean, I was saying earlier, we haven't seen a master rank Nara in here before, and we have some really good regulars who play the character, but OkSkemey's like pressure and just like mastery over like the mechanics of a character like that, which is no small feat. Like the changing states is mid block string and back, like before a 4-hit combo is like over. There's a lot of muscle memory you have to like impart to do that while you're playing a like active and steady game. So yeah, they definitely had the sauce ready, and it blew you up this time. It blew you up last week, but like you said, they're probably gonna enter NLBC tomorrow. There's always chance for the run back.
I mean,
definitely.
you can't have OnlyFans without having sauce. Oh no, is the room being disbanded?
Got zapped. All right, that's okay. Maybe this is a reform to get max players in here.
Okay.
Please.
But yeah, in the downtime, I mean, like I was saying, we have NLBC on Saturdays. There's a really good like rotation of tournaments right now. Royal Rumble. Oh,
Royal
boy.
Rumble.
Ronin Rumble.
Yes. Can't wait.
On Sundays.
Not this Sunday
another-
though. They're waiting for the patch to drop before.
Oh,
the
are
next
they?
one. Yeah.
Oh, man, is that 2 weeks from now? That's crazy. September's a blow up, you guys. Like, this, I was like at the front of this month paying rent. Feels like yesterday, and now it's the 11th. Like, that's wild. And so yeah, but they've consistently had really great tournaments. The Reddit tournament this week is actually their Royal Rumble, which I think is like an invitational Street Fighter thing. So worth checking out. Kind of fun, and they haven't really done any like I don't know if there's like a Granblue Reddit that has any sort of activity like that, but the Reddit tournaments that we're familiar with are pretty much Street Fighter only. But like Levitation happens on Mondays. I know Clash Gaming Network runs some stuff on Wednesdays sometimes. They've got some cool invitational stuff coming up, and yeah, there's a lot of like neat small like almost like more like clan like organizations that are like not really like a esports kind of thing, but they're like a bunch of people that play together, and they're trying to set up fun of like invitationals, tournaments, and there's quite the circuit now, so it's worth checking everybody out.
That's how many of us were born, by the way. The online era, the clan wars era of fighting games.
Yeah.
As a young MK9 player, that is what I had. Somebody.
My Shoryuken signature designed by somebody. Picture a Q in it with my handle. Swirly purple particle effect in the background.
That's a B4.
I just realized that I am not in this room at all.
Oh no.
Yo. It's alright. You tell me what happens. I'm excited to learn about it.
Right now they're playing some foozies.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
I'm glad to miss that. That's I don't
Or
I don't know
now
how
there's
to get
scoops.
pussies. No thanks. Oh, okay.
Now there's more scoops.
Deal me in.
Oh, beta DP.
Yeah, not a full punish on the DP though, just a normal. Big boot
Yeah, I
wasn't looking
felt
very
like
big
trying to
there.
go for like a mix-up afterwards.
I would hope not though. I mean, you have
Yeah,
like
like a full punish is
50%
all
on the
you
table.
need, right?
Yeah.
A lot of damage left on the table.
I didn't get a look to see if any of the cooldowns were off. So
I mean, I wouldn't see why, because the only two things that happened were command grabs.
yeah. So that's definitely weird.
Although
Although
just a brain fart, to be honest.
yeah,
Oh, this
and
is
that's definitely death. You
You want to do the honors? 1, 2.
we can all count to 3. It's a foregone conclusion. I don't know what this ref is even doing here.
Wait, why do we have 3 rounds?
Yeah, that's a mistake.
That is an error.
I guess they'll be playing two rounds and then stopping for etiquette.
I guess so.
This is the Iron Man.
Like, and it's gonna be 3 out of 5. That's a set.
You have to win 9 rounds to win the set.
Yeah. So top 8, like round 1, it's 3 out of 5, and then like semifinals, that's 3 out of 5, 3 rounds, and then losers finals, 4 out of 7, 3 rounds. Right?
I mean,
You see where I'm going with this? Grand
Grand final
finals?
first one.
You guys got time? You got plans tonight? It's first to 100.
Yo, we used to play 4 to 7s back in the day.
It's all about content creation. Yo, the 4 out of 7 is such like a forgotten, like I never did that, but like I feel like I've never heard anyone like be like, yo, best out of 7.
Best
Like,
out of 7. That was
it's got to the
grand
point now where
finals.
if you're not doing 3 out of 5, you're like first to 5, I got time. Like first to 10.
Your grand finals was always 4 out of 7. Imagine doing that in CBS too. Think about it.
No, man, I don't know. I'm getting older just thinking about it. 4 out of 7.
Yo,
I mean, that's cool.
Oh,
like it's
what's happening right now? Oh,
This is a
okay.
combo
He won the set.
demonstration.
He won the set. All right.
Yeah.
Jan won the set. I mean, they won the set.
So I think Jan is going to take that one as one game, I presume, and then the lobby's probably going to get recreated.
It was still showing me round one. It was gonna bring me handheld through that entire set, which I'm sure was so. I'm gonna watch the VOD. Everyone, while we're adjusting some of these things, if you also are booted from the lounge, go check out the YouTube VODs. Monkey's been editing those, putting them up on the internet, and if you ever want to review your own games or just see what we got up to last week, there's a lot of ways to do it.
Disbanded again.
Yeah,
Yo, Grand Blue Madness.
The only way it may be possible to change lobby settings once everybody is off of the setups in the lobby, but communicating that might take longer than just remaking the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be the first one in on this thing.
Oh yeah.
Psych.
I'm racing
doing it. I feel like I'm on the Supreme website right now. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I'm in there. Shit, it looks like I got third. Yep, third place. Too bad. Well, I've been used to getting third in Casa for the past 2 weeks, so it's nice I finally got third again in some way.
Oh no. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Wait, oh no, wait, hold on. I think I didn't. Oh yeah, I almost got onto play.
Yeah, just see me real
Play
quick?
this ferry, nah.
While we wait for everybody else, good.
Chill out.
So I'm like reading the chat with Jan and MBK, who I guess NLBC isn't doing like Florida and Texas, and I'm kind of blown away that we have a decent connection to Texas. And if it's the case, I'm like super glad because, yeah, I remember hearing that Jan was out of Texas and then didn't see them in brackets for a while. I'm like, oh wait, did they get booted because of like region lock stuff? But I'm glad that the connections like ultimately, like we talk about, you know, region lock, but like if someone has good connections with everybody or it seems playable, like I want them to be able to get in there. But
yeah, and I want to witness what they're able to put on.
It's so hard for like TOs to kind of develop like a range because hypothetically, like New England to Florida is a ways. But like for anyone in the Midwest, like East Coast, West Coast kind of style of region locking gets a little bit dicey. So I'm glad to hear that there's people that are from a little further out of like the usual operating ranges being able to play and like having a good connection.
You know, like after that, good challenge. So.
All right, footsies. Oh, Narmaya does have some trouble on jump-ins. She has a lot of like active frames and a bunch of her moves. So you have to play pretty conservative.
I would say
not gonna stop OkSkemey.
Yeah, don't feel conservative about throwing out buttons and buffering them into that launcher, which Ladiva's not going to be punishing on block anyway. And if they do block the first hit of the normal, maybe you can just cross over them and launch them. You won't get a combo cornering yourself, but you'll still probably hit them, and chances are it'll kill, given how low the life already was.
Right there, talking about not being conservative. Sometimes you just gotta throw out the reversal in those minus situations. But jab out there. Don't let Ladiva get her like grab game going.
Ooh,
good sway.
That was a really good play.
Jan just counted to 40 frames, like out loud, on the other side of the setup.
What a cool anti-air, non-counter hit combo too.
Yeah, gets the corner positioning. That's
what was the normal
right
starter
there.
on that? I only saw the special, but that was really cool.
Tip of the 5M.
Okay. Downloading for. Ooh, great combo, and that starter. Wow, that was so clutch.
And that's one up now.
Yeah.
I had to think about it for a second. I was like,
Yeah, it had been a while.
The thing about Texas is like Texas is also wild big. Like to say like it depends so much on where in Texas you are, right? Because like I can see there being a bad connection between East Texas and West Texas. Like that place is huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at these crouching links there from Jan. I think Skemmy is really privy to all the resets that Jan likes to go for. There you see it right there, already blocking. That does mean they would have gotten command grab though, if Jan chose to.
True.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's why Jan is doing that though, just to kind of establish that no, you can't move from here.
Yeah.
And you can see now when the damage would be worthwhile, the damage is cashed out on. When super's available, forget the standard reset. Hey, you tried to hit the command dash, you still get launched on the other side.
This sway on the like throw bait, that's so sick.
How about Ray?
It's such a great choice. I don't think any of the specials Narmaya can do there in that situation could be delayed long enough to deal with spot dodge.
So hypothetically, if you're like reading the spot dodge, I think, and I didn't see what the cooldowns were, but letting your starter rip, like the 236H, that stays out for a while. I could see the like tail end of that hitting, and that's all you need, the launcher, right? But you're not gonna just like run up and do that to somebody on their wake up. Like it's pretty unlikely.
Yeah. Yeah, that round.
That was
Oh
the
my
kind of
God.
content that you pay for on an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, real.
I can't believe it's 2-1 already. We had just agreed that it was 1-1, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, well, I think they're taking their time now in the intros, maybe reflecting a little bit on just how a game can be longer than the intros themselves. Excuse me, rather, the intros can be longer than the game.
Got this time.
All right, good challenge there.
Oh.
Side switch, but
Block button.
Oh, no punish on the sweep. It is pretty punish.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Double sway.
Second time's the charm. Sometimes you just know when you messed up, and then the only way to cover yourself is do the same thing you did that made it look like you messed
Oh
up.
my god.
Ooh.
That was... The spacing on that was immaculate. Ooh. And plus
Plus.
frames there.
I know it doesn't look plus, but it is plus.
It's such a strange move. It...
The hits on the way up, that's why people don't think it's plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still plus though. she skipped the part where she needs to time it or earn your respect in order to make it plus. Nope, it's just plus by
She
default.
doesn't need to earn it, she just takes it.
It's got a built-in
Also-
yellow Roman cancel.
Yeah, also a combo launcher, even on the way up.
Mm-hmm.
And extender.
That's the thing.
Yes.
She has like 3 or 4 different launchers, like consistently.
Don't even launch them with command grabs though. Jan is showing us this.
Yep.
Such great range on the confirm ability. EX Headbutt is just mind-shattering how good it is.
Waiting for reversals, making it OkSkemey's game to lose, like, you know, life lead. And granted, this character can blow you up and make a life lead not matter as much pretty quick, but
Oh, wow. All right,
a little
but
punish, but I think that's all you
super
can
light.
get with the cooldowns available.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's basically all you could probably get.
With that
Here's the
super
quality
being
of life
on
thing I
now
want.
though.
I wish I could see the cooldowns on the other stance, like in the back, like still refilling somehow.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, it's super important information.
There are times where like I would switch stance and then be like, oh, I'm out of juice, and just die.
It's so much easier as a Narmaya player to deal with that than somebody trying to use the HUD against Narmaya.
It's like, I mean, she can't switch when she's in block stun, so it's, you only have to deal with a hand that they're like holding right there. But at the same time, like knowing if they can switch into something, knowing what the risk is in the moment, could definitely be helpful.
Yeah, by the way, really helpful
That's
to be
3.
optimal of every conversion. Jan gets 3 games
Jan.
there, showing us to squeeze every bit of damage and meter building out of every combo you can. That's Jan right there. Moving on to losers finals, where they play Teiga, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. MBK sitting pretty in grands, and we're looking at kind of a wild finals here.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea what's about to happen. But
Yeah,
both
there's-
players who are in losers finals have only lost to MBK.
Lancelot.
The conversation about MBK and the matchup was a little... There was a conversation in the Discord about how difficult Ladiva versus Djeeta is. So I think Teiga with 2 character weapons, maybe a little bit more Lancelot than Percival in the next set, could have a good fighting chance here, but you have to be Jan first. And these two have not yet met in the bracket. I've been waiting for it. This is it. Losers finals. You're at Casa week 18. Teiga versus Jan. They're gonna let half the intros rock. Nice. My favorite way to do it.
All right, yeah, that's enough.
What are intros?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me hear that sweet, sweet English voice for just a peep, and then we're back to it.
Oh, what an EX lariat.
Ooh, oh, no whip punish. Here we go. There's one.
Yeah,
That's like-
take
that's
every single SPD opportunity you can get. Counter hit across the screen, still
Right.
converting into EX headbutt.
Oh, great
Just
punish on
for
the
raw
throw
throw.
attempt. They're really establishing the use of turbulence really early on.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I think Jan knowing the turbulence was there, that was kind of a hard call to say, like, I don't trust that you're going to rip it, and Teiga showed up.
Used
Teiga
twice.
also,
Actually wasn't punished for the follow up there either.
Yeah, I think Jan getting stuck in the air blocking it made it a lot less negative, so I think it's pretty fortunate there. What?
What happened?
Must have been a delayed cancel or something into the super.
Teiga went over with the Fierce, which doesn't hit cross up, but managed to get a combo off of it anyway. Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh,
Not in time.
Scrambly. Not quite in chip territory yet. Oh, no!
Land on the Gorilla Blade. That's anticipatory for sure. If it's EX, I think Lancelot would have gone under. Light, Ladiva just lands on it with the body splash for a full
you know what though?
punish.
Like Teiga doesn't really use EX Gorilla Blade in neutral like that anymore. After
Yeah.
the changes, definitely goes to light Gorilla Blade more often.
Yeah.
This is light really well as like a space closer and you know, gets a little bit of damage off of it, but like you don't see as many Lancelot players using it in that way, and you don't necessarily want to close the gap with Ladiva unless you're gonna hit, but yeah, we'll see if he gets better use out of it in the rest of this match. That body splash, I'm surprised it didn't get tagged, to be honest. Wow,
Nice
there you go.
pickup.
Nice anti-air.
Just a little extra. Oh,
The mix up
second
is
hit of
built
that.
in.
So good.
And you know, it might be a good thing it's built in because Ladiva has plenty of built-in mix-up too, with cancels off headbutt into command grab or normal. So
Yep.
honestly, this is a perfectly fair mix-up matchup.
Next match.
Yeah. Like the content to just block Ice Ball there. Even gain a little bit of meter by just blocking it was Jan.
Yeah, like you know what though? Like if Ladiva can get meter early on, then the zoning with Ice Ball gets weaker.
Yeah, very soon. Even just playing defensively, Jan's already at 65 meter. The more normals you block, the more meter you build, and there's no great life, so just keep it up. Yeah?
Oh, now Ladiva has the meter. Oh yeah, one good hit could be the round.
Turbulence.
Yeah, Jan's still safe jumping and hasn't shown any good anti-turbulence OS. No tech, no air grabs,
Yeah.
nothing.
They've been able to like navigate the follow-ups fairly well, but yeah, not finding like good
Never a
call-outs
punish.
for it, which is
Yeah.
is really the important part of shutting that down.
I
Mhm.
mean, we say that now, but then the second that Teiga gets scooped out of turbulence,
Oh, it's gonna be a body party. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could say we were waiting for it. Anticipation
Yeah.
is high. Oh my god,
Oh,
a
I
crouching
need it.
hit.
damage.
No super though.
Almost there. Look,
Oh.
yes. Get out of jail free card.
Depends upon
Oh.
how you run your Oki.
So far. Oh,
Nice.
this way. Don't
With the
ever.
full punish,
try
actually
to
just kinda
overhead
taking
me
his
again.
turn back, taking their turn back, going into the command grab after the check.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love that
yeah,
choice too.
it's- It was clean as I think they could have gotten a full punish there and done the damage they needed to, but Jan's been really good with especially in this matchup so far, threatening that command grab, and granted losing in some turbulent situations, but like finding the jab that makes Teiga want to go airborne and then getting like a check off of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
That was a
just making
clean
it
punish.
scary to be right in their face. Like, I love that frame kill. That's something I haven't seen until tonight. Teiga throwing out the 5L 2L into 5H on that wake up. Just a little, you know, way to get the media off.
Lancelot with the cheeky resets of his own.
yeah.
Same deal.
You know what? Teiga's definitely doing a great job of making sure that Jan doesn't steal turns back with the auto combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also flexing the 5-frame far light that
All
Lancelot
right.
has.
Okay. Finally found one. Nothing big off of it. Oh, body splash could have turned into
That could have
something
been
dangerous.
horrific.
Yeah.
H super definitely kills here for Ladiva,
yeah.
not for Lance.
Lance might be there with SSBA on deck.
I think actually, yeah, you're right.
Ask and you shall
Not
receive.
gonna matter.
Forget about just the button in the super though. Use your confirm ability. Use
Lance
the best
super will not
cancel
be
in the
killing
game.
this round.
Yeah. You won't even have SSBA for most of this upcoming round.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a little too far out.
Maybe sweep's the only juggle you can get there, but if
Yeah,
you do whiff,
that's
you're
a tough
probably negative.
extension without any like forward momentum on your jump.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like if you whiff it, you might still be kind of negative, not punishable, but
Yeah.
you'll lose your turn.
Right.
You'd much rather be plus on drop than negative on drop.
Yeah. 100%.
Uh-oh,
That's actually
here we
the same kind of decision as to why Jan did L into command grab after the sweep was blocked instead of just trying to go for a link into a combo that might not exist and be punishable
Pressure.
if you
Wow,
block.
what a great anti-air. And another one, but empty, nothing after it.
That's the anti-air that matters the most.
Wow.
It kills too.
It's not the first anti-air, it's not the second one, it's the last anti-air that counts.
You only have to count to 1 when that super goes off.
It's thank God, right?
No 2.83 tonight. It's 1.
It's one kick to the face, one
Half of
counter
my
hit
boots.
anti-air for 40%. I mean, you actually might want to be counting the amount of damage that does to your life bar. It's pretty catastrophic.
Jan is up 2-0. What can Teiga do to get back into it?
Not play Percival, apparently. I think Teiga is also a believer that Percival wins the matchup against Ladiva, so it's either that Teiga's more comfortable with Lancelot and wants to be fresh going into this winner's grand final set that might not exist, or thinks that Lance wins even harder, but that's not being shown yet because Jan is getting reset into EX grab. That's a kill for sure. EX grab just so much. That's the first reset we've seen into
I think that's the
grab,
first time
and
I've
it
seen
matters.
EX command grab.
Yeah,
Today.
they only use it when it kills because getting rid of your command grab cooldown for so long just makes your character non-threatening.
Yeah, like not a command grab character anymore.
Yeah, sitting there for like 5 seconds, 10, whatever it is. I think it's 8 seconds for EX cooldown by default, 10 seconds for quick
God.
input.
So much time to input that anti-air. Counter hit, a lot of damage.
And beat them low.
Oh, doesn't get anything off the mix.
Oh, nice. Let him run right into that button. That's
I mean,
H is so big for me. That's
I asked what he needs to do to get back in it. He needs another round just like that.
Yeah. And people don't think of Lancelot as like a whiff punish character, but he's got ways to do it, and Teiga takes really good advantage of all of them. But you don't see as many people use that 5H as maybe you should.
There's a lot
and
of
that
other
was, like,
characters
perfect.
that want something like that, where no matter how you whiff punish, no matter the spacing, it will always combo.
Right.
Zeta doesn't have it. Even Percival struggles a little bit without having EX Lord Strike,
Yeah.
or the first super, but you know, with first super, you're always gonna get it.
That walk up throw. Jan's not having it.
So far, Teiga's having a great round. Like, good use of turbulence immediately. Doesn't want to take the plus frame.
I think Jan's confident enough on defense to just never even mess with turbulence.
Yeah.
And any of the OSs you do against it kind of negate your ability to command grab them anyway. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
maybe just not really interested in sacrificing the actual offense.
Yeah, sometimes just taking the like block it out stance, like if you feel comfortable in navigating Rekka pressure, then like because you don't want the hit version of that to go off on counter hit. You take so much damage.
Yeah. And you know what though? If you play a grab character,
That's
you
a
never
bummer.
want your options to be taken off the table.
Yeah, exactly, right? That's a surrender.
So I can appreciate him, like whatever. So what if you use turbulence? Whatever. I'm not losing that much life. I'm not sacrificing what I'm gonna do. Oh.
I
You
would
have to
argue
stay
that
paired.
just by nature of having turbulence there, like it shuts down your ability to SPD on their wake up. If you whiff it, it goes into full
Yes.
jump in combo, and it's like it's confirmable. Like you can see the animation as you're going into the air. You don't have to decide on your follow up yet. Or that being said, like either follow up works there, and you're giving up the option of anti-airing versus blocking out the reversal. And so in some ways, no matter what you do, you are sacrificing, and you're making the decision to like opt out of a situation that you could hypothetically win.
Yeah.
But it's not like an easy choice. It's not to say that the right thing to do is always fine in action. It's just like either way, turbulence is so good because it does force you to say, I'm going to take a risk, or I'm going to sit pretty and like take my lap around this offense.
Well, if you do auto combo OS, which is run up, LL, then hold up, on whiff you get to go straight into the air, and turbulence attack will whiff from just a neutral jump. You can air throw any air normal, and then on contact with block or hit, you're just doing auto combo. That's the only answer I think that's universal across the cast. However, just blocking the attack on its own, clearly paying off for Jan here. Full punish, about 55% left. Doesn't care about being cornered, still swinging out. About to build super for the next move to kill.
Yeah, we're right there.
Good leg tech.
There it is.
Oh,
Great
no.
pressure. And there's the super you were talking about.
Yeah. Also, going low into plus on block combo on hit, you have to
Kinda
be
good.
so prepared. Yeah, really good, right? Mobile characters like Lancelot are a little bit more susceptible to getting caught low too. They want to walk back, walk out, acquire safety safely.
Is this set point for both of them?
I think so. Lance at
like
least
it is.
up one,
Yeah.
one total. But yeah, I think he's like 2-2. Cool. Yo,
Yeah, set point full.
and we're looking for turbulence here. Doesn't have it.
Alright, good challenge. Didn't one allow. Oh no.
Yeah, safe
That
jumps
was-
don't exist.
Yeah, you thought you could empty through this. No chance.
Plenty of active frames on that grab.
Great
there.
answer.
It's so easy to forget
Damage
that,
gonna look
but
like no.
we've got the corner, and we are one big hit away from sealing the deal here with SSBA.
Whoa!
And the
What
challenge.
happened?
When you finally run out of ideas for mix-ups, and the most advanced thing you got is to stop and try and just counter hit whatever they do on reaction to you stopping. Jan pulled the trigger a little quicker in the fast draw showdown that was losers finals there. Jan advances to
Like a
grand
button fell out of the stick. That sucks. Like
Jan-
that there was just like walk up, do absolutely nothing, and like I don't know what. Yeah, I guess like trying to like break up your rhythm makes sense.
It's the power of nothingness mix-up.
We could just look in chat, see what happened.
I'm
Teiga's
willing to believe that
Philippines.
Teiga was just going to
Chilling?
actually stand there, or maybe walk up a little bit, then go for an overhead, or maybe a neutral jump. Something to maybe beat the spot dodge OS that Jan's been doing and been unchallenged for on defense.
Djeeta,
One thing that
Ladiva,
is proven reliable for beating Jan, though, forgetting all about offense and just laming it out with Djeeta. MB Coach was unthreatened before. It's the same matchup again. Jan's approach has to change. Somehow you have to either just be more effective when you do get in, get offense, get a corner game started, or outpatient the Djeeta player. Good luck.
Mhm.
Have fun.
I mean, this looked kind of rough the first time they played.
Yeah. They also talked about in chat how Ladiva was losing access to fun.
Yeah, maybe the thing that powers that character the most.
Yeah, when the fun meter's empty, I think Ladiva players start not doing as well.
Like you have to play that solid for at least 6 games here, and the way I see it, if MBK is remembered anything about their playstyle from earlier, it's gonna be more than 6.
Yeah. 6 would be a dream come true for Jan.
I love this fireball game. Just saying, like I'm
Great
gonna do
spacing.
this until you have 100 meter and frustrate the hell out of you.
You know about the cursed data on the Diva's forward roll, by the way?
No.
It is 10 frames slower recovery than the entire rest of the cast forward rolls. She has to do that somersault. Yeah,
Wow.
it's horrible.
Why?
I don't know, it's just bad.
I
Don't
guess
do
because
that.
you walk so fast. I guess
Must be, right? So we assume.
to
Or it's just meant
compensate for her neutral game.
We're like, hey, grapplers are supposed to struggle to get in, right?
Wait,
But we have invincible
Hold
rolls.
on, what's neutral?
It was that thing you played for a little bit at the start of the match, but your real
Oh, yeah.
objective here is to just loop Oki command grabs.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on board. Don't get me wrong. Ooh, waiting, trying to shimmy out, and that's a
Oh, uses the
very
the crack
tense
shot.
moment.
Cancel.
It's so tense in this situation against Djeeta when EX Rec itself will always reach you and launch you. Oh, that's genius. Just inched forward and
Excuse
got
me?
into SSBA
was-
one frame command grab range.
I mean,
That's a
this is not a
pinfall.
3 count. I'm about to flip a table. Okay.
Nah,
Yeah,
it
okay.
could even
Yeah,
help
there's
around.
no way that didn't kill. Was that easy input? I can't
It must be, yeah.
fathom
Yeah.
ripping a 720 in that. I know people do it, Microwalk Zangief players out there, but like that was so sick.
Nice delayed
Oh,
DP. MBK's so smart to bring out such advanced defensive options really early in the set. Already discouraging anything Jen wants to do here.
Fireball for pressure there, setting up that throw, even just a little bit of damage
You know
from
what?
the throw.
I love that MBK like retreated too after the pressure was over. They're like, all right,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have the light feed.
That's it. I'm back to advantage state. See ya. Though Jan may be saying the same thing here.
Can jump. Oh, gonna cash out on this damage. I'm
Bounce
pretty
him.
sure next hit kills.
Actually, I don't think they're dead yet.
Okay, okay, no.
Because this doesn't do. Oh, shit.
Oh,
That was, I mean,
Ah.
when we talk about scaling, we
that didn't
we talk
exist.
about combos. That was a one-hit combo.
Is there scaling in wrestling? I don't know. I don't
Nope,
think so.
not this time.
I think actually the more hits you do in the combo in wrestling, the more damage it does overall.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, wrestling's all about building meter. It's not about the damage.
Yeah, you gotta hype up the crowd for your finisher, otherwise you can't
Yep.
perform it.
Yep.
I'm sure we've
Yeah,
all
you-
played SmackDown vs. Raw 2007.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Honestly, the Casa turner for that sooner than you think.
Yeah.
Now,
Get your
now that
first
you
beat
just
up.
said that out loud, we're gonna get. I know everyone's been asking for Parsec. I get it, but like, we're gonna use it the right way, and that's for WWE Raw.
SVD 2007.
Tag
Glad
team
to
and
see your
Super
priorities
match.
are in the right place.
Yeah. Really good priorities shown by MBK using the crouching only link combo there. 2L into 2M.
Like,
MBK's been
basically,
getting a lot of
Butchie's
really good.
clinic.
That's the
Cracking
normal priority
combos.
system. You see that sweep counter hit stuff all the time because it's considered even stronger than H buttons, I think.
Hit a headbutt there. Dangerous.
Oh,
Turn stolen,
Less
round
dangerous.
victoriously. I mean, what? 2 in a row now, just with different versions of one frame command grabs to steal turns or
oh,
steal game.
Intercontinental title defended.
Yeah.
If the key to this matchup is like keeping the fun meters high, I think Jan is finding it right now. Through the magic of -2 situations.
Yeah, I mean, if Jan's still having fun while basically just getting chipped out by Fireball, building some meter, I mean, if you look at it optimistically, I think you'll always do better in a matchup.
Yeah, totally. And like you have to understand with these matchups, which I'm sure that Jan is like a master rank Ladiva main knows. It's not about the first half of the match. If you're playing neutral, if you're taking the chips and the fireballs, getting hit here and there, like it's you're the first half of your life bar is about getting it and causing the stir.
That perfect causing a stir.
Yeah.
61
Unfortunately,
hit combo.
it doesn't count if the second half of your life bar is also used for that process, especially if you don't take away any of theirs.
The world's longest combo right there, I think.
I love it. People complain about long animations, like everything looks so good in this game. I will watch that whole thing as many times. If you could combo it into itself twice, like if you could build 2 super meters, I'd watch that whole thing. I wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Listen will teach you about infinites.
That's true.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
with
yeah. Show me the Djeeta Infinite.
it.
The Gita Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I did a 101 hit combo with with BB Hood.
Nice. Very
It's too
important.
many.
It lasted mad long.
Okay, so that is such a fantastic choice there from Jan. Doing empty jump, blocking a little, probably would have been able to BTP, and then doing H to catch people jumping out. If you hit them in the air with H, you get a much better combo off of the EX Lariat, which definitely kills. That's some hunting right there from Jan.
Yeah.
The kind of hunting you need to do to be on the verge of already resetting the bracket in a matchup that before looked unfun for Ladiva.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, like, the score is 2-0 in favor of Jan. But if you watch the whole match, it doesn't look like it should be.
Yeah, we've seen these perfects from MBK. This could be another one, depending upon... Yeah, there it is.
I mean-
Right there.
I feel like it.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Here we go. I'll watch. It's not even the like hard input. You don't have to think about anything. Just watch the fireworks go off.
And all off of a low confirm, too. Djeeta, very good at that. Biggest range 5L, 2L confirm in the game, I think.
I think so.
Great positioning.
Yeah, this
For
is
MBK.
right for containment.
Oh.
Containment demonstrated now. You can sweep here. Misses
Oh,
it.
this is it.
Fail.
As you can see, you can sweep there.
That 2H follow up is definitely to pop them a little higher up for that combo
What is
too.
jump
So
backwards? I want to say that button was light, or was it medium?
I was scratching my nose.
flag
over
flash.
that.
There's a combo. Oh wow. MBK's out.
I don't think this is gonna kill.
Bang bang bang.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think so
easy
either.
input. It's gonna scale, and there's not really great Oki after this either, though. Like we've been talking about earlier, neutral position is kind of where MBK wants to be in this match anyway. So, not too sad to have Jan knocked full screen.
But MK on the board now.
All right, 2-1. Yeah, it's hard to even say if there's an adjustment really. It's just like MBK got their game off the way they've needed to this whole time, and Jan just couldn't find those Oki situations in that match.
Return
But
form with punish.
great, yeah, with punish.
Oh,
Safe jump never
alright,
felt
set up.
safer. The standing H is not plus, right? Like that.
No,
that
no,
was,
no, not
that
plus.
was cheating.
But if you block crouching and you're Ladiva, you're going to be struggling to contest basically anything. I don't
Yeah,
know how
true.
exactly the counter hit was produced. Maybe a sweep was pressed. That could be a 7-frame slow button.
Possibly. I
It's
mean,
2M.
at that range, Ladiva can't practically challenge with anything.
Yeah.
Jabs won't reach, so they would have to press a heavier button.
See that
that's
2M
probably why.
anti-air? Like, what a scary position to be in. You have to take huge risks right here to leave the fireball game, at least until you have bar.
Well, this fireball game is immaculate.
Ooh,
Now the jump game's immaculate.
And
That's
that
pretty
light
good,
might
but
be
is
yeah.
not looking so big anymore.
Yeah.
oh,
Wow. Plus that
get him
was
out of there.
What?
Little too far out.
If that were striker, it would hit
Djeeta
though.
by the tip of the sword there.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, miss. That sucks.
Great intentions though. Good to try and secure kills
and
whenever you
there
can.
are a lot of conversions you can get off of that anti-air. I think even the Rekka kind of magnet hands in.
Mhm. And you see
Oh
Jan.
wow, jumping's
Great.
working out perfectly for Jan this round.
Oh.
Oh, 5U, so close.
yeah, went for the Hail Mary.
Yeah, it was a lot of Hail Mary.
Oh.
The first, I think, was doing 2 hits of EX Headbutt and then looking for command grab after. Even though I'm pretty sure MBK knows real well that's only neutral on block. We saw MBK just fly away after the EX Headbutt. Ladiva struggles to keep you grounded. It's neutral on block, she can't do anything. You go to the
God.
R3.
Every single buttons character has anti-airs.
Jan might have to make some really precise reads on when MBK tries to jump out with things like super jump air grab.
Look at that.
Mhm.
This matchup's tough. It's a little late on the lariat rather. But
Yeah, I
again,
wonder
like
if it could
sitting
reach
in
off
this range.
something
Okay.
Ooh,
What?
why it's getting stuff? Why the anti-air is getting stuff? Because MBK is going for 5 heavy. Because Jan is doing such a great job of empty jumping out of the range of 2 heavy.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Using that shallow grappler jump to perfection. There it is again, though. The
I mean,
knowledge from MBK on demonstration.
Clean.
And MBK on set point, tournament point.
Reverse 3-0. On the verge of happening.
I'm wondering if MBK is intentionally using the easy input super because it knocks Jan away, because every single one has been like that so far.
That could be the reason. Because, I mean, you lose out on slight damage or positional damage.
Yeah, but so much of this is just setting up like positional damage for anti-airs. Even when they're not landing, the ones that are, it's incredibly frustrating. Like the fireball just got like, just hit that lariat super clean. Oh wow.
And then MBK comes out swinging with 5L after the overhead tags them. I think Jan was looking for DP, looking for to kill on the punish, probably. Not even kidding.
Yeah, yeah. At that point, probably.
It might.
Yeah. As long as it's an H starter in the air, it's not going to kill, but
And
the reset brings
reset.
one step away.
Safety time. Wow, and went for it. That's amazing.
I mean, MBK's playing to win right here, right now, but isn't going to get to do it this round. We have one more after this. It is last game, last round. Both players.
Tournament point or
So
bracket reset.
Yeah.
yes.
Ooh.
Making a good case for reset early on.
What an
Great
anti-air.
DP.
Probably one of the first anti-air DPs in the set.
There
Yeah,
we go.
and they're already switching to 2H, showing that empty jump is not that much of a threat either.
Alright, going back to that fireball game that's been
Wow, that run up was so
Now-
clean.
I
And
could
this would be
never
a ton of damage.
react to that 5M after the run. And like,
Absolutely not.
that was just Jan chicken blocking,
I love what,
blocking.
what they did there. Because just in case Jan had woke up super, he was already jumping backwards in response.
Yeah, exactly.
Super goes
A lot
on.
of people like to go overhead to beat the wake up super as well, or jump. Really
I
good death here.
it's a very safe approach to it. No risk.
Headbutts immediately. Oh wow. We are in a chip position, but this is the
Yeah.
one hit. There's the throw.
Overhead block.
Interesting.
Jan doesn't
Wow.
cancel. GP doesn't kill.
Oh,
Chip
this
on the
is scary.
table. And that's shit
Oh.
off the H.
So clean. -4 on the. I don't even know why that fierce came out. That might have been a mash. That was
No.
like the
I know
Rekkas.
what-
The Rekkas believe you at -4. Fierce maybe could have gotten tagged by like a light.
MBK didn't want to finish the record because that's definitely punishable, right?
Yeah.
But
The fifth
the
hit,
last
yeah.
time we had this interaction, he DP'd. He EXD'd.
Mhm.
So Jan didn't press anything because expecting an EXDP in that situation.
Yeah, I don't know if that fierce chip like really sealed the deal there, but at some point, like, yeah, that was MBK saying I didn't want the reset. You go, I get it.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was trying to give you credit, but I respect it.
It was a very happy little reset. Congrats to you anyway for accidentally
first-
performing
our
it and winning this event.
Yeah, who wants to go another set with Jan on that momentum that he was going on too? That was
I might.
Yeah, they did mash 5H or DP at 5H came out because
Yo,
that's like an 11 frame gap.
Did
But
Jan do walking 720 that one time?
I think it was easy input, but that's what I thought too. But still, the sentiment's there.
Jan did walking.
Could have been there.
Yeah,
I believe
walking
it.
720.
If you tell me it happened, I believe it. But you know what? You gotta tell me that you believe me because I was saying earlier that and no bias, but I was saying MBK is gonna win. I said they're mega, and you're like,
You're a hater.
I'm just saying. I got to read on these things, and MBK performed very much to my expectations tonight. Good stuff. First place, pretty good placement. Not surprised to see you up there. So,
Yeah,
and
for
honestly,
sure.
everyone that played tonight, huge bracket. I think we broke our like lead like amount of players by one big one. So very hard bracket to take first in.
And this
it's
bracket
up to
was
everyone.
stacked. Like I don't
real
know.
stacked.
I don't exactly know a lot of these players, but I do know that there's a lot of really, really good players in this bracket, and it took myself and 3 other very qualified Grand Blue players to seed it. So I want to say thank you, all all 19 players that showed up, and I'm so proud of the Grand Blue scene for Casa. Like every week, you guys keep coming back, growing. I just wish that one day you guys would start using the Matcherino coupons that we have for you. You know, there's 50 there. That's like free money. Um,
Let me hit that chat command real quick.
Yo, please do. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's free. It's free money. I want to see you guys play for something more than $11.65. So, um, I really love this community because like I had my doubts, and y'all have really like putting all of that to bed and like making me energized to do more things for you guys. So please keep proving me wrong. I really love the energy. You guys are always on time. You guys are very helpful in getting the bracket done in a timely manner. So I just want to do good things for you guys. So keep telling your friends about this tournament. I'll keep running it, and yeah, and do the Matcherino code. And thank you all. Have a good night. I'm out of here.
Well, I guess it's our turn. I know Street Fighter is happening soon. I think we're going to be running that on this same stream. Won't be running the host raid. If we are, I guess that remains to be seen. I'll be on the ride to find out. I'll watch some of that Street Fighter with you all. Won't be commentating it tonight, but excited to continue participating in the Casa fighting game experience later tonight and next week as well. I'll try to enter again, keep playing, keep labbing, make the most of the Percival that I have now before he might change in the future.
Off that guy, he's trash.
I cannot wait. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with Street Fighter. One of our streamers has had some like internet issues in his neighborhood, so we'll see how that goes. But I think the bracket's going on either way, so you can keep track on Challenge. You can still donate to Matcherino for Street Fighter as well. So click through those links that we've been popping into chat all night, and whatever we end up doing next, stay tuned, stick around, chill with Dom, who's been excellent tonight, and thank you, Dom, for streaming per usual. But yeah, we've got a lot of moving parts here that all kind of make it like happen. So great streamers, great commentators, amazing players, the viewers, which a lot of them are the players too. Thank you all for being tuned in and engaged, and I hope you all had fun. Yeah, and so I'm Dormancy207. If you have other events that you like playing in that you want to show some stuff off in, like, you can hit me up on Twitter, tell me where to go. I want to start competing a little bit more if I can carve out the time for it. So events that I'm not commentating, yeah, you can catch this boot.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm
that.
listening. Thanks for chilling with us. I will be back on later on for Top 8 Street Fighter, so hang tight for
That's good
that.
to hear. That's good to hear.
So it's not
Alright.
exactly goodbye for me yet.
Nice.
It's never goodbye. Well, it's only ever goodbye for like 6.5 days, right? And then I'm on social yelling about people I want to see in bracket. Casa's popping off all week. And I didn't say earlier, but social media team, Dan, the homie, Emmy, so good. Keeping it fun even when we're not actually playing. So yeah, we're